Inform and encourage, word in season, red, yellow and green, September 2020. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may discern what is the good, pleasing and perfect will of God. Since March, the world has taken a no-return turning point. The new normal is already extending, and divisions, opinions and dominions are rising. Laws are being hastily passed without the proper democratic process in the name of security, safety and surveillance. In July, restrictions started lifting in order to get the economy going again, especially through travel, and countries were given the COVID-19 traffic light system. Hungary introduced the system for new arrivals, and Denmark, Australia and EU countries rolled this out. Many countries have extended this traffic light system to residential areas, towns, boroughs, postcodes and zones, and ultimately their citizens, to slow down the spread of the virus. In April, China was the first to implement their traffic light system to their citizens after administering compulsory tests. Initially, citizens in China had to sign up through a popular wallet app introduced by the local government that dictated their health status through the traffic light code. It has become nearly impossible to get around without showing your colour code sent via text to your phone, which can systematically change dependent on who you have come into contact with. Adverts, posters and banners remind everyone of the rules. Green code, travel freely. Red or yellow, report immediately for quarantine. The UK government initially encouraged people to download their own track and trace app program, and to work effectively, mass testing would have to be carried out to identify who had contracted the virus. Once downloaded, the track and trace app will indicate whether a person should be quarantined or allowed to venture outside of their homes. The UK Test and Trace programme is becoming compulsory for all dining customers to download and complete prior to ordering. One poster states outside their restaurant, "Unfortunately, we cannot take your order until this has been completed." In Australia, the armed forces were called in to support the local authorities in knocking on residents' doors administering free coronavirus tests. Some citizens thought testing was voluntary, not compulsory, and felt it was an intrusion which caused defiance rather than compliance. Today, in the UK, armed forces have also commenced supporting their local authorities, knocking on residents' doors, administering free coronavirus tests in the name of controlling the spread of the virus. This not only reminded me of China, but of Denmark's laws, where citizens who refuse to be tested for coronavirus will face fines and will be prevented from entering shops, grocery stores, public institutions and hospitals, while also being restricted from using public transport. Again, I was wondering, is this conditional and transitional to the nations? I was reading something in the book of Zechariah, and I highlighted it first and wrote it in my notebook. It said, "Speak truth to one another, make true and sound decisions within your gates. Do not plot evil in your hearts against your neighbour, and do not love untruth, for I hate all of this." I was drawn to something else I wrote down, which was, "Pay attention to me, my people, and listen to me, my nations, for instructions will come from me, and my justice for a light to the nations. I will bring it about quickly." Be informed and encouraged.